Hey, Namaste. Hello. Hi, Nadira. Hey, Bree. Donate. Okay, donate. All right, give me 1 second. I'm sorry, because I was. All right, I see this. All right. All right, Nadira, go ahead with any questions. Bree, you'll be after Nadira. Okay, so there we go here. Give me a second here. Okay, cool. Raekwon, how will he take it? How will his new relationship turn out? I feel like they may not last long. Okay, give me a second here. La 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 la. Alright, so something here. Give me a second. Even that kind of annoys me. Give me a second. Alright. Okay, cool. Alright. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, sorry about that. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. Alright, so Dragonette. It's paper four. Yeah, yeah. Yes. Okay. Also, how will his new relationship turn out? I feel like they may even last long. Okay, give me a second. I kind of want to, I'm going to do this deck. I haven't done this one in a while. Also, damn, everything here is just. Alright. Oh, stop doing that. Okay. To my guys, ancestors that love and protect me, especially to my man of Robert Archangel Michael. Cards up the top, please. Cards up the top. So for Nadira. Okay, so as far as Dragonette is concerned, how will his new relationship turn out? How will this new relationship he's in turn out? Crystal, please, 2, 3. How will it turn out? Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, Seven of Wands. Give me a second. Oh, that is just food. Alright, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, 2, 3. Knight of Cups. Wait a minute. Somebody, Knight of Cups, 2, 3. Strength. The fuck? And what the hell is that? And honestly, you're after Bree. Give me a second here, because I think I know what this is saying. Oh, I see here. Tell me Wheel of Fortune 2, 3. Yeah, that's if it's saying what I think it's saying. What's Wheel of Fortune here for? Why? What is it saying? 2, 3. The Emperor. um. Here's what I think it's saying, and again, I'm gonna just have to check and see if I'm right. And I don't. There we go. I have to check and see if I'm right. It's like this connection, it seems like it's working, but I think he's still doing whatever he usually does when he gets into connections. So I wouldn't be surprised if this man were to go behind this woman's back and cheat. The thing is, I think he gets in this to maybe spite you or put up a front. um you know, they're saying like it kind of seems like things change, like almost like he's settling down or being a man. But the thing is like I think he still has these habits with the Knight of Wands. So Knight of Wands in relationships, those are people that don't settle down, that want things to be fast paced, that are after the heat of the moment, that sort of thing here too. So I'm gonna see here real quick. Because again, I think that's what this spread is saying. My guys' ancestors were protecting positive purpose, negative purpose, no, especially to the man of partners, Michael. And I interpreting the spread correctly so far. Positive purpose, negative purpose, no. Am I positive purpose, negative purpose, no? Yes, Knight of Pentacles. Yep, consistent. Yeah. So it's basically almost like a fret not type message. It looks like it works good on the outside, but again, he's doing this, putting up a front, trying to maybe like spite you or get back at you. Because here's the whole thing: Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. It's like these two are working on something good. Like, okay, there's almost like, oh, there's love between them, right? But then you have here this Knight of Cups, and usually Knight of Cups is like your knight in shining armor. That's somebody that does nice gestures for you and takes you out on dates. But I'm seeing the direction that he's going here, because you see this woman's looking down at this cup, but he's going this way. So I wouldn't be surprised again if he were to be cheating while with this person, or if this is even like a real relationship here, because he have your strength, which is somebody trying to do like a show of force, um, putting up a front, putting up some sort of image, trying to take control. And then Seven of Wands is there too. So again, that's like being defensive, that's pushback. Um, Tell me about the Emperor. 2, 3. Yeah, Seven of Swords. They're telling you like, hey, things could definitely change, because again, like this motherfucker, he's not in this for the right reasons. I'll say this much to my guys' ancestors. I love protect me. Whoever Dragonette is with, again, like, will he cheat on this person eventually? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Again, will he? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. The World, that's a yes. That's like moving on towards something. Yeah, Page of Wands, the Hermit, King of Cups, somebody doing shit in secret, talking to people in secret, doing stuff here. Three of Swords, third party situations. So with that being said here, you might be right that they may not last long, but that depends on this too. Like how long he can keep up the charade. If this woman even senses something's wrong, if she catches him in the act. Um, and then if she does, will she stay? Because some people, they'll stay if you like literally drag them through the mud, but they will lose their minds, and they're just like, oh, so you're gonna leave me after everything else that you should have left for, and now you're gonna get upset because this person's going to leave. You didn't get upset and leave because they had somebody else or because they hit you or whatever the fuck else here too, right? Anyways, aside from my ramblings, um, tell me more though. Cashapp, please. 2, 3. Tell me more. Cashapp, please. 1, 2, 3. Death. Queen of Wands. 3 of Wands here. That's like a watch and see type thing. Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands. But it's 3 of Wands here. 2, 3. King of Wands. And again, it's like he's trying to move forward, trying to see how far he can take this or whatnot. Because again, he's trying to like spite you or do some shit. So with that being said, does this relationship last long? To my guys' ancestors, I love protect me. Cards at the top, please. Does this relationship that Dragonette has with this other woman, will it even last long? 2, 3. Let's see. The World. 2 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. it depends, because this talks about going, I'm sorry, this talks about like having balance here. This could be like a yes or a no here. It depends. Juggling, because you have here the Hierophant, which is a relationship, but then you have here the World. Why is the World here too? 3. Queen of Pentacles. Talking about the Hierophant, 2, 3. 2 of Cups is a connection here. Talking about Queen of Pentacles, 2, 3. Page of Swords. Here's what I think this spread is saying. Talking about 2 of Cups, 2, 3. The Fool. Here's what I think this spread's saying, right? It's kind of funny. And if this woman actually does this, then it'll be a kick in her ass. I think this bottom spread is saying this. It's like this woman may make it a point to stay if she learns about you or when. But then things happen to where she debates back and forth if the connection is as good as she thinks it is. And she might just wonder if maybe she'd be better off and have more fun being free of this person. Okay, the ancestors out, love, protect me, is that what these bottom cards said are saying? Positive, perfect, yes, negative, perfect, no. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles, yep. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, 3 of Swords. It's like being told of like heartbreak, but then you have your 6 of Cups and 6 of Swords. But I think eventually she kind of sees exactly what the fuck you dealt with. Yeah, and then 9 of Cups might deal with like, because this talks about having all that you want, like me time. So does this woman eventually leave the Dragon? Does she leave it to leave him? My guys, ancestors, I love, protect me. Positive, perfect, yes, negative, perfect, no. Again, does this woman eventually leave Dragon? Positive, perfect, yes, negative, perfect, no. 8 of Swords. She might be in her head about doing that. With that being said, then I'll ask, does this relationship even last long? Positive, perfect. Stop doing that. Again, does it last long? Positive, perfect, yes, negative, perfect, no. 5 of Swords, that's a no. Conflicts. Yeah, Knight of Swords, 4 of Swords, 9 of Wands. Things getting to a place of stress. Yeah, 4 of Wands, King of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles. But there's like, and then maybe some sort of painful ending. So I'm getting no, it doesn't last long. And this woman, again, if she catches wind about you, and I don't know if she like tries to be like, oh, well, I'm a mistake because you're not going to come after him, or like, well, I'm the better person, then she's going to have a rude awakening. But I don't get, no, I don't think this lasts long. Oh, why not? And as far as a relationship turns out, like at the beginning, it looks fine, but he's not really in it because he likes this person. I'm not picking that up. I mean, he might, but like he's in it to try and get back at you, but I guess that blows up in his face. So yeah, but that's what I see. What is your second one? Excuse me. How does he feel towards me? Stop it. All right. How does he feel towards me? Okay, let's see. Okay, the ancestors love and protect me, especially to my Nana Barbara. I can show my full cards off the top. Cards off the top. For Nadira, so how does Traquan feel towards Nadira currently? How does he feel towards her currently too? 3. King of Swords. That's a smart ass. Knight of Cups. Strength. This this is somebody trying to be a smart ass. I think again there's this whole thing of like, why I'm gonna do this because my feelings are hurt. Page of Cups. I think he feels like hurt towards you. Like I think there's like genuine hurt towards you for whatever reason. Yeah, Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Justice. The Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Justice, is it saying that he knows that he should offer something to straighten things out, but he won't? Positive for yes, negative for no. Yeah, Nine of Cups. That's a yes, yeah. So again, like, this is somebody that, like, he knows he should offer you something, knows that he should do something to work things out with you, to fix something, but he's not going to with the Seven of Swords. That's evading the issue, that's disappearing. Tell me more, stop please. 2, 3. Ace of Swords, Death. Does he feel towards you? Ace of Swords, Death, 3 of Wands. Almost like he knows he has to answer for something. I think that's what it's saying. Talking about Death. 2, 3, 4 of Wands. Again, that's almost like knowing that he has to answer for something. Talking about 3 of Wands. 2, 3. The Fool. Why is Ace of Swords here? 2, 3. Because that's not making any sense. And why Ace of Swords my card? 1, 2, 3. Talking about the Fool. 2, 3. I see here. All together, here's how he feels towards you. This is somebody here, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it, but it's almost like trying to play the victim. Like they feel hurt and now they're trying to get back at you, but at the same time, it's like they know that they did wrong. They know they need to, you know, fix it. And they know that they need to offer you better. They know they need to answer for stuff. They know that they should do the right thing, right? Tell me more, stop please. 2, 3. How else does he feel towards her currently? 2, 3. Yeah, 8 of Cups, 8 of Swords, and Page of Wands. Feels like you've walked away, as feels like, as well as he's just trying to like walk away from this too, because like again, he's in his head, and it's a type of thing of like, I don't know if he is wondering like, would she even want to talk to me again, because I know that I did something wrong. So maybe some guilt or remorse, or just like genuine concern about the situation, because he knows that what he did was very immature and unsightly. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles and King of Cups. With 10 of Pentacles and King of Cups, is that saying that he wishes to make it up? Positive for yes, negative for no. No. Is it saying that like maybe he wishes to be this King of Cups, or that he could be this King of Cups to her? Positive for yes, negative for no. No. What's 10 of Pentacles? No. What's King of Cups saying? 2, 3. Knight of Pentacles, I see here. Oh, it's more so like, I know that I should be more of a responsible person. I know I should offer more, but he's not going to, more than likely. But that's what I get in terms of how he feels towards you. He knows that he should be doing right by you. He knows that he needs to do the right thing, but he's going to be evasive, and at the same time be like, oh, you hurt my feelings, this, that, third, and the fourth. So that, I guess that means that you walked away first. But yeah, but that's what I get. What's your last one? Let's switch up the deck. We do this back and forth thing with each other, but this time I'm done. How would he handle it if I told him I didn't want him anymore? I feel like he'll contact me any day now. All right, give me a second. Love and protect me, especially for Nadira. Alright. How would Traquan handle it if Nadira tells him she doesn't want him anymore? Like she's done, like that sort of thing here. How would he handle it if she were to tell him this? First off, please 1, 2, 3. How would he handle it? First off, please 1, 2, 3 here. How would he handle it? Cards at the top, please 2. Judgment, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Page of Wands, and the Hermit. I think he'd be a bit taken aback. His response, I won't say that he'd lash out, um, but again, I think he'd be taken aback, might act a little immaturely. Come out Wheel of Fortune, 2, 3. The Empress. It's almost like, what? You're done? You're not coming back? What's funny is, again, like, you're coming up as this Empress, so that's probably how he views you. That's about the Hermit, 2, 3. 3 of Cups. Come out 3 Cups, 2, 3. The Devil I see here. Is this basically saying, or is some of this saying that he would try to kind of make her change her mind? Positive for yes, negative for no. Strength. Is it more so like try to regain control of the situation? Positive for yes, negative for no. No. Okay, no. It's a Hermit, 3 of Cups, and the Devil saying that he would try to make her change her mind. Positive for yes, negative for no. No. Okay. Well, it's all the same. So I place 2, 3. The Tower. So like I said, be taken aback. Queen of Wands could get angry, or the Hangman. Like, oh, I see here. It's more so like he would be taken aback, but would definitely get that you're done. Like you mean it. Yeah, the Star and the High Priestess. Yeah, like wanting to heal, wanting to keep your energy to yourself here. And that would make sense here too. Like, this is you trying to do better for yourself and you wanting to leave immature behaviors alone, like wanting to isolate yourself from continuous like reconciliations where things are just toxic. So I think he knows that you would mean it. Tell me more. But again, like, how would he feel about it? How would he feel about it? Top place 2, 3. 5 of Swords, slighted. Like you're trying to cause an issue. Queen of Cups. Oh, I see here. Knight of Wands. He'd feel a bit slighted, like you're trying to cause an issue, but mostly like how you're trying to like, he'd feel like you're trying to get a reaction out of him, trying to get him to chase. Yeah, 9 of Cups, like trying your best to like rile him up, but that's not what you're trying to do. Yeah, 8 of Cups is here. The Lovers. Almost like trying to like test to see how he would come after you for that. So the thing is this, my guys' ancestors that looks at me. But if it does come down to where Nadira tells him that and Traquan eventually, well, I'll say this much. No, I'll ask this. Positive perfect yes, negative perfect no. If Traquan, I'm sorry, if Nadira does tell Traquan this, would he eventually understand that she is serious? Positive perfect yes, negative perfect no. Would he eventually understand this? Positive perfect yes, negative perfect no. Yeah, 6 of Wands also. Give me 1 second. The hell? Okay. Thought something was on me. Yeah, eventually he would. And how would that make him feel when he realizes that she's serious? Press top, please. 2, 3. Upset. 10 of Pentacles. Like, upset that his chance of having something long-term with you, or even, like, the idea of it is going away. Yeah, the Star, 2 of Swords, like you're completely blocking him off, that you don't want this anymore. Yeah, that you're moving on. So how would he feel? At first, he'd feel like you're just trying to get him to chase you. But when he does eventually realize that you're serious, then I guess he'll be sad, or he'll be like, oh no, like my chance of having something good long-term isn't going to be here anymore. So that's what I get. So eventually he'd get the hint if you guys even come into blows like that. But that's what I get. Alright, Bree, go ahead with any questions. Thank you. You're welcome. What are messages D and J currently receiving from readers regarding me directly connected to... What the fuck was that? Oh, I think this is it. What messages are D and J are currently receiving from readers regarding me directly connected to the intense, heavy wave of their combined energy that I'm intuitively... I don't know what's going on, but I felt both of them in my energy. Well, let me see who... I would say it's my turn. No, after Bree. Because I'm doing Bree right now. I don't know what's going on, but I felt both of them heavy in my energy. Alright, I bet you're good. Let me see something here. Excuse me. Someone told me whatever they're receiving, it's not comforting when it comes to me. So they're both getting readings? Let me see real quick. I know you said Jay is. Let me see here. Alright. To my guides, ancestors that love protect me. So when it comes to Bree. Alright, is D, her ex, getting readings on her? Is he? Upright for yes, reversal for no? No. Alright, it has Jay gone readings on her as of recent then. Upright for yes, reversal for no? No. Okay, was the other reader picking up on future energy of them getting readings on her? Upright for yes, reversal for no? Yeah, so they will in the future. Okay, I'm doing like uprights for yes, reversals for no. So I got 7 of swords in the upright, so eventually they do, unbeknownst to you here, so eventually they do both get readings on you. And D could just be spying. I'll see. Has D been spying on Bree as a recent? Get to my guys' ancestors out. Love protect me. Upright for yes, reversal for no. Has he been spying on her as a recent? To upright for yes, reversal for no. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he has. What about Jay? Has she been spying on Bree as a recent? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yep, they both have been. And of course, this will come up for Jay's energy. So, with that being said here, because again, I guess they both got like messages. Here's what I will do. I'll see about how... Do you just want me to see like how they'll both feel about whatever reader tells them whenever they do go get readings on you? Yes, or what messages they've received about me. All right, so I'll see like when they do what messages they'll receive about you. Both of them are spying on me. Yeah, but I bet it's not together. Let's see. Alright, so first I'll see about Jay. My guys' ancestors that love and protect me. So in terms of the future readings that both Jay and D will get, well, for one, like as far as like tarot readings are concerned, whenever D gets a tarot reading on Bree, Well, let me ask if he ever would. I know she will again. Again, upright for yes, reversal for no. Will D ever get a tarot reading on Bree in the future? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No, Six of Cups is reverse. No. Um, has he ever gotten like some sort of spiritual message about her before? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No, the Lovers is reverse. No. Yeah, Five of Pentacles is reverse, so no here. But eventually, I mean, Jay's already dabbled in stuff, so let me see it when it comes to her. Okay, the ancestors out, love protect me. So whatever reading Jay gets on Bree in the future, what will she be told when it comes to that reading? Like, what will she be told about Bree when it comes to that reading? Cross out, please. 2, 3. What will she be told? Cross out, please. 1, 2, 3 here. Ace of Wands, the Tower, Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Talking about 3 of Cups. I'm sorry, talking about 8 of Cups, 2, 3. The Devil. Talking about the Devil, 2, 3. The Sun. Oh, I see her. Talking about 3 of Cups, 2, 3. Talking about Ace of Wands, 2, 3. More stuff like this, and I'll have to see if I'm right. She'll be told that there's still a part of you that still feels hurt about the situation that happened. Mainly at D per se, because he was being like very toxic or whatever else here too. Like still like feeling angry and slighted. But at the same time, it's like you have received clarity and truth about stuff here too. And I don't know with the Tower if this is something that can make her feel unstable for whatever reason. But with the Ace of Swords and this Two of Pentacles as well, she could also hear that you are striving to do new things in your life, or striving to like create more in your life here and create balance. And again, with the Tower card, I wonder if this is something that could shake her up. So I'm gonna ask my guys' ancestors out, love protect me. Number one, did I interpret the spread correctly? Positive for yes, negative for no. Making sure. All right, is it somewhere along those lines? Positive for yes, negative for no. Yeah, so somewhere along the lines here. All right, my guys' ancestors out, love protect me. Is the spread actually saying that? All right, is the spread actually saying that like the reader could tell Jay that Bree still feels a little unstable about the situation, however, is going to do their best to, is still doing their best to like, you know, move forward and do better for herself. Is that what this is saying? Positive for yes, negative for no. What is the spread saying? 2, 3. Knight of Cups, the Fool, Judgment, 7 of Pentacles, and Justice. So my Justice, 2, 3. 4 of Swords. This is more so about like somebody that's made a decision to move forward and free themselves, but at the same time came to the conclusion that, okay, let me rephrase. So the thing is, what this is saying is that the reader could tell her that like, you know, you've moved forward and freed yourself, but you've come to the conclusion that Jay is the reason for all of this mess. Is that what this is saying? Positive for yes, negative for no. Yeah. Yep. Again, like moving on, but has in the back of her head, or has in the back of your head at least, that like, hey, you, that as far as she's concerned, that she did wrong. Yeah, the Hierophant, 3 of Pentacles. It's like being told like she knows it was you. And again, I don't know if that can make her feel unstable. That sort of thing here. With the Tower card, is that saying that it can make Jay feel unstable hearing this? Positive for yes, negative for no. Yeah, it'll make her feel unstable about that. Yeah, because you have your Knight of Cups, Justice, 7 of Pentacles. Because they try to make it seem as if like she got chose fair and square. when that's very far from the truth. Yeah, I'm more upset with D because he put me in that situation, but J is obsessive about me moving on with opportunities. It's weird. I do think she's narcissistic. Like, how would she feel about that? Well, D made his own bed, but yes, J, more stuff like this with what you were telling me. J, I'm sorry, not JD, was just somebody that was just very weak minded, and Jay never really liked you. And again, it was just more so like this. Even seeing her for myself, that was like the ugly duckling that wanted to do some shit. So my guys, ancestors, love and protect me. What else could this reader tell Jay about Bree? Stop, please. 2, 3. The Empress, 6 of Pentacles, and Judge. Tell me Judgment. 2, 3. I don't know, because here's the whole thing. You are the Empress in this. I don't know if this is saying that the reader could tell her that you're waiting at the right time to expose her. Now, I don't know how true that is, because, like, I wouldn't blame you for doing that. Because here's one thing that I am very well aware of. So when it comes to our world, anything that's false eventually does unravel. So people maybe in their own time could, like find out, at least on their end, how that relationship even began. Um, I want to know, to my guys' ancestors that love protect me, is the Empress, 6 of Pentacles, Judgment, and 10 of Wands saying that like the reader could tell Jay that Bree might be waiting at the right time to expose Jay. Positive or yes, negative or no. The Emperor, yes. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune, waiting for some sort of change to occur. Yeah, waiting for something to happen to kind of put this to rest. I don't know if you would actually do that. I wouldn't blame you. Here's one thing I will ask. Positive or yes, negative or no. As far as Jay and Dee's friends and family, will those people eventually find out the truth about what really happened? Positive yes, negative no. Yeah, 6 of Cups is the past. Yep. Yeah, a loss or disappointed. Yeah, third party situation, unnecessary shit. Eventually, people do find out what happened. Now, when, I don't know. See why she had a problem with me now. Until that's, and I'm not gonna expose her. I'll let the universe do that. Yeah. Now, how the reader comes up with that, I don't know. Not unless, well, here's the whole thing. There are different timelines and different realities per se, and the whole quantum jump thing is kind of real to a certain extent. So the thing is this. Here's what I'm gonna see real quick. I'm going to see if later on down the line that you would, because you're saying right now you're not going to, and I believe you. But not to say that like, oh, something will happen, but the thing is people do change their minds. And depending on if she ever does anything outwardly or whatever the fuck else here too, or you just get upset one day getting your emotions and you just go all out, that could happen. Let me see here. It's my guys' ancestors. Love protect me. Positive cards for yes, negative cards for no. Best 2 out of 3. Will Bree one day expose Jay for what happened? Chrysopolis 2, 3. Will she? Chrysopolis 1, 2, 3. Again, positive cards for yes, negative cards for no. Best 2 to 3. Will she one day do this? 2, 3. Death, 8 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Nope. This is letting things go and changing. So I'm about to say, I'm like, well, let me see. But can you pull a card to see why she had a problem with me? Can you rephrase that with the last part that you just said? How many questions does she have? She just has 2. Thanks, welcome. see why Jay had a problem with me in the past, and now till this day it's weird. She doesn't know me. Well, I'll pull a card, but let me explain this one. So here's what it is. When it comes to that sort of thing, that's somebody that honestly might have a bit of a personality disorder or just very jealous. And here's what I mean, right? So back in high school, there was this girl in my class and she was really pretty, and eventually there was this scene where like this note came out saying that where I supposedly wrote like something bad about her and somebody else that was like the popular guy at the school, right? And this popular guy was a favorite student and could basically do no wrong when it came to some of the teachers because he was light skinned and could play basketball and was cute and was nice or whatever the fuck else. And it got me ostracized by a lot of people for a long time, right? And the thing is, even though a lot of people still to this day think it was me, it was really her. And here's the reason why, right? The thing is this, that guy, because mind you, I was the weird black girl because God forbid if you're, a black woman and you have a big personality and you don't act the way other people think that you should act, right? Well, the thing is this, because I even did cards because my guides have been giving me messages about this girl for a couple of months, right? The thing is, again, like she did that because he liked me and she wanted to win. She basically was a fucking undercover slut that just wanted to suck somebody's dick for 6 months and didn't even necessarily like care about him like that, right? Well, and mind you, I know I'm just gonna take a little bit, but just give me a second. Basically, I've been getting messages about stuff, and it was the same thing twice, like weeks apart. And I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch, right? Basically, I was being told that this girl was spying on me because she didn't think my marriage was valid. Again, this is somebody, hey, she's got it all going on. She's thick, she has a nice body, does whatever, she still has her looks, right? Not as important anymore, whatever, but still, right? But yeah, this bitch has a problem with me being married and thinking that um my marriage is invalid, like it's not real, right? Even though she has somebody else and she's got a kid and she has her own business and she's doing whatever the fuck else, right? And I asked him like, okay, why does she have such an issue? Like why what's with all of this? And here's what I saw, and I kept seeing it multiple times, and even my own reader confirmed it, right? This girl is very jealous, and the reason being is because she thought that what she did all those years ago was supposed to end my love life completely. It was supposed to completely fucking obliterate it, right? Because her mind was set on the whole, well, me before you, that type of thing, and like in terms of like a social hierarchy type shit, right? Like, I'm prettier, I'm better on the social scale or whatever else here too, I'm supposed to have this, not you, right? And again, what led me to be like, okay, this person has a personality disorder maybe, and even my reader confirmed it because I even saw it myself, was I thought that was so fucking crazy. I'm just like, you think that something that happened over like 10 to 14 years ago was supposed to end my love life? Like, I'm not supposed to have any love life at all. Like, there's no way I could have gotten married. There's no way that I could have had sexual experiences or whatever the hell else here too. Like, that was supposed to just end shit right there, fucking completely, right? And I say that to say this, as far as that girl is concerned, and I've already told you about Jay, because I even went online and saw her for myself. I already told you this. I even showed her to my husband, and even my husband, like I told him a little bit about the story, and even he was just kind of like, oh, like that, right? Like that sort of thing. The thing is, as far as Jay is concerned, the thing is, you were always prettier and more gifted, right? Not to say like, oh, you're prettier, so you're better. Not like a vain thing, but the thing is, Jay was an ugly duckling. who I guess as she got older and learned how to actually dress properly or whatever the fuck else here too, you know, kind of grew into her looks or whatever else here too, but you are still the better looking person and you still have a better heart and everything else here too. This is somebody who got the rocks off and got a big ass ego from basically taking your man or doing whatever else here too, or being picked, right? That sort of thing. Um, and the thing is this too, you for the longest had the guy that, you know, she was friends with, I guess the only guy that probably gave her attention and respected her and probably didn't call her out of her name, because you know how little kids can be. They can be very cruel and mean and say shit that they really shouldn't be fucking saying, right? Especially out of their parents' sight. They'll say and do anything, right? That sort of thing. And when a guy, especially I guess like if he was popular back then or whatever the hell was here too, or it's just like, you know, people, somebody that people like to hang around, you know, when a guy entertains a girl like her, and not even romantically but like is friends, and she feels like a loser or she doesn't feel as pretty as everybody else here too, she is going to grow a bit of an attachment depending on her personality, depending on her mindset. She's going to grow a bit of an attachment of what else here too, because again, that's probably, he was probably the only or one of the very few boys back then that again would treat her properly, that would treat her like a human being, wouldn't be like, ew, go away from me, you fucking ugly ass bitch, or whatever the fuck else here too, right? Was nice to her, was actually nice to her, was a friend with her, or whatever else here too, right? And eventually over time, I guess, like, because of course, like, you know, kids grow into teens and get puberty, eventually, like, she develops feelings and stuff like that. But in her mind, she is going, oh no, because I was here first, this, that, third, and the fourth, and then thinking it's totally unfair that you two start dating. And she's over there like, but I was there first. Well, the thing is, he only sees you as a friend, right? But the thing is this too, of course, like, because she's still his friend, she's probably gonna whisper some stuff into his ear. And of course, like, him being a guy and being a little bit weak-minded at the same time too, he'll take the bait and be like, oh, this is better or whatever else here too. Well, while eventually finding out over time that not only did he make a huge mistake per se, but then he's stuck in with somebody crazy. And that's even if he's realized by this time that like what she really is. That sort of shit, right? So that could be it. The other thing here says too is, yeah, she could definitely have a personality disorder. Um, and the other thing here is this too is when it comes to girls that, not all of them, but when it comes to girls that are not as attractive or don't feel as attractive or whatever else here too, they do gain a lot of confidence, and some of them can grow to be bullies or whatever the fuck else here too. It really depends. And I'm not saying this to excuse her, I'm saying this because that's probably it. I'll see that, I'll try to see like what her issue is, because you, what you're really picking up on is cognitive dissonance, because you're just like, I didn't do anything to you and you are hell-bent on ruining my life and you don't want me to ever succeed. And the reason being is because you took the guy that she wanted. And even though she has him now, the thing is, she is still very much insecure. Or she feels like you should have laid down and died by this point. Right, but the thing is, women are, who are friends with guys think they're supposed to be together at some point. But she couldn't grasp the fact that he didn't like her like that. Exactly. But I'll see. I'll pull 3 cards to see like why. My guys' ancestors that love, that make cards at the top, please. 3 cards at the top, especially to my Michael. Again, why is it that Jay never liked Bree? Why is it that back then, even till this day, why is it that this woman never liked her, never wanted her to succeed? Why? Cross please, 2, 3. Why? Cross please, 1, 2, 3. Why? The Chariot, so that's forward movement. 7 of Swords is deception, then the Lovers. It's about 7 of Swords, 2, 3. 7 of Swords, 2, 3 here. Queen of Pentacles. Some of the Lovers, 2, 3. Justice. Give me a second. This could be saying one or two things. Some of justice, 2, 3. Let me redo the spread again. Give me 1 second. Did I? No, I took all the cards. Let me use this again to my guys and ancestors that love down here, especially for urban architectural cards at the top, please. Again, why is it that Jay never liked Bree back then, back when they were kids, even till now? Why? Top, please. 2, 3. I mean, the best way to explain it is like this person just being very jealous, but also a disturbed individual. Because that's how I think about the other person I told you about, because I'm just like, you know what, you got everything that you wanted. You fucking destroyed my reputation for a certain amount of time or whatnot just to suck somebody else's dick, and you're still not fucking happy? But here's the other thing, too. Here's something that my reader also picked up. The other reason why she also feels away is because she feels like other people like me more. And that would make sense because here's the whole thing. When it comes to narcs and other people that operate the way that she does or Jay does or whatever else here too, eventually over time, even if nobody says anything to them directly or, you know, confronts them or whatever else here too, over time people that see what they are, and they start kind of like reconciling that with whatever they said, and they're just like, maybe she's a little bit let's see, why 5 of Cups, that's loss. Queen of Swords is here. 8 of Wands. Tell me about 5 of Cups, 2, 3. 6 of Wands. Tell me about Queen of Swords, 2, 3. Tell me about the Fool, 2, 3 here. Tell me about the Fool, 2, 3 here. Yeah, I know. She was weird back then. She used to stare at me, and this was before my awakening. Aha. Here's what this is saying. This is going to be really weird. I'm going to see if I'm right, because I saw this the last time, and I'm just like, wait, what? This person, because believe it or not, this sort of thinking is more common than you think. And I'm going to see if it's really a ploy. Um, Here's what I think I'm getting. The reason being is because she felt or thought that you were going to cause some sort of loss to to D. Like you did not have the best intentions or anything like that. Like you would dim his light, dim his spark a bit, and cause him like um disappointments, that sort of thing. And she wanted him to move past you. So I'm gonna see here to my guides, ancestors that love protect me. Is that what this spread is saying? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Strength. Is strength giving me a wait a minute? So strength talks about control or image. Wait a minute. I've seen this before, felt it before. Did she feel like I'm sorry to my guys ancestors that love protect me? Basically did is it more so like Jay, is it saying that Jay felt like Bree was going to make D move on past what she felt he was already good as? Positive proof yes, negative proof no. Yes, the Chariot. Yep. And okay. The Chariot, death, 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. Death is a change. And here's what I will say. So this sort of thinking is common in people that don't have the best fucking intentions. This is the type of thinking that some of like what was it, my exes from my past, their friends had, as well as a former friend, a former family friend of my husband's or whatnot. Basically, it's like this, right? When it comes to people like that, the thing is, there will be certain people around them that when you're around them or certain other people are around said individual, that person changes for the better, or they make better choices, or they make choices that other people around them don't like. And they're like, oh, you're trying to change him. He's fine the way that he is, right? That sort of shit. I'll give you a good fucking example. So again, this is a former family friend of my husband's, right? Somebody that was helping his mother actually abuse him, trying to rationalize it. I was doing some cards because of some other shit that happened as of recent. So I was digging deep to find some information because I'm just like, okay, you guys are scratching and kicking a little too hard. So I'm going to see exactly why, right? And I saw, as far as this other particular guy is concerned, the reason why he was so aggressive when it came to my husband or whatever else here too, like trying to have him attached or whatever else here too, is because in his mind he felt like my husband was getting into stuff that my husband had no idea about, and felt like he was getting wrapped up into people that eventually would lead him into ruin, which is not even the fucking truth. The thing is, this particular guy feels like, and well, the deeper that I went into it, he felt like he was not the way that I interpreted it, and I was right. It's like, you're not being an asshole correctly. You're not manipulating or doing things that you should. You're being a gummy bear. Basically, this man feels as if my husband should be disrespectful towards me and not respect me or whatnot, and whatever bullshit. That sort of thing. So this is that type of person with that sort of energy here too, being like, you're trying to take him away from who he's already good at. When in reality, it's not even that. But the thing is this: when you get around really good people that mean you well, you actually do grow as a person, and you begin to kind of reflect and be like, maybe I shouldn't really be doing these things, or maybe I should live a better, like a healthier lifestyle. Perhaps they are right, right? So that's that type of thing. And maybe that could be a ploy because perhaps she's actually upset that she could not be that person that you were to him. And I'm going to ask to my guys' ancestors that I love protecting, is that really just one of the root issues that Jay has with Bree? That she really is upset that she cannot be the person that Bree was to D? Positive curve yes, negative curve no. Again, is that it? Positive curve yes, negative curve no. Yeah, is that basically it? Positive curve yes, negative curve no here. Judgment. I'm gonna take it as a yes to a certain extent. Because again, the way that I'm taking cards, but I got the Empress here because I'm just like, I'm like, what's... So I'm gonna go ahead with a yes. And it just tells you to think about it. But yeah, basically it's like I couldn't influence him the way that she can influence him. I can't change him the way that she can, or make him think a certain way. It's like she really projected the reality is she wants him and come off upset because I embody what she lacks. Exactly. But that's what I get for this. What's your last one though? But yeah, it's crazy. I'll never forget when someone told me a while back that Jay is weird and they don't know what happened to D. He was on social media smoking a bowl of weed with Jay, but they told me when he was with me, he was more focused. D really let this girl get in his head. But again, no, that's basically that. Or for example, I already told you. Now I'm saying my turn. She just has one question, one more question. Wait, so she projected that I was trying to change him? No, it's not that she was projecting it. It's not. It wasn't a projecting. It was more so of like this. She is upset because she felt like you were trying to change him in a way to where she felt like he didn't need to change, or like you were trying to make him to something else when she felt like he was already fine the way that he was. When in reality, that is just more so of like, I can't influence him, and I can't be the person that she is to him. That's basically that. That's basically that. But again, but what's their second one? But no, it's not necessarily project. Well, it could be projection in the sense of like, again, you do embody what she lacks, and that's basically just the thing. Um, she's an idiot, and I don't know where she would get that from. Cause looking from the outside in, Well, here's the whole thing. If you're a person that's got two eyes and a working brain, you can tell who's good and who's not. Again, she was able to get that because here's the whole thing. Somebody else told you that when D was with you, he was more focused, right? So people can see that you mean him well, what type of person you are. That's basically that. So whatever somebody else is seeing, she's seeing, but she's going to warp it into something else because she's just not all the way there. But yeah, but what's your last one? Also, no wonder why the shit's going down. Fuck. How are D and Jay's circle connecting the dots and catching on to Jay trying to mimic my exact style and lifestyle, all while pretending desperately running a narrative behind the scenes too. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Um, First I'm going to see if anybody is connecting the dots when it comes. Yeah, I'm gonna see if anybody is connecting the dots to when it comes to that, or if anybody will or they already have, and then I'm going to see how they feel about it. So let's see here. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use this. All right, number one. All right. So let's see, to my guides and ancestors that love whatever, especially to my uprights for yes, reversals for no, please. So number one, are people from D and J circle? All right, okay. Are people from these two people's circles connecting the dots, or currently connecting the dots and catching on to Jay trying to mimic Bree's exact style and lifestyle? Again, is anybody from any of their circles catching on to this specific thing? Uprights for yes, reversals for no, please. Cards to top, please. 1, 2, 3. All right. 3 of Pentacles, King of Wands, reverse, 10 of Cups, reverse. So no. So right now, no here. All right. Will anybody from their circle be connecting the dots in the future at some point? Uprights for yes, reversals for no. There's 2 of 3. 2, 3. The Stars reverse. The Chariot reverse. Wheel of Fortune. This would be a no, but this does talk about a change coming. So is that what this is saying? Upright for yes, reversal for no. No, is that what the Wheel of Fortune is saying? That there is a change coming? Uprights for yes, reversal for no. Yes, the Magician. So there is some sort of change coming. So right now and in the future, no. Now I want to know what. Well, when it comes to this particular thing here. Now let me see. To my guides, ancestors, love, protect me. Uprights for yes, reversals for no. Has anybody from any of their circles connected the dots and well, I'm sorry, wait a minute. Has anybody from any of their circles been suspicious of how D and J actually got together? Upright for yes. Uprights for yes, reversals for no. Best 2 to 3, 2, 3. Justice. 7 of Swords is reversed. 6 of Cups reversed. No. Alright, will people get suspicious in the future of this? Uprights for yes, reversals for no. Best 2 to 3, 2, 3. Hi, Sky. Knight of Swords reversed. 7 of Wands reversed. 5 of Cups reversed. So no. Even though I saw in the past that eventually it would... Well, the thing is, I'm asking like a specific thing if anybody would get suspicious. Or connect the dots. Could I donate? Yeah. But what I do get here as far as like Jay, you know, copying your lifestyle and whatever else here too, there is a change coming. Like to as far as maybe like people connecting the dots and catching on to this or whatnot. Oh, excuse me. So that being said, my guys, ancestors that love protect me. Tell me about that change that's coming when it comes to this. First off, please. 2, 3. 6 of Swords. So that's forward movement. 4 of Cups is reverse. The Moon. 6 of Pentacles reverse, and then Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Moon. 2, 3. 7 of Pentacles. Tell me about Queen of Pentacles. 2, 3. 8 of Pentacles. Tell me 8 of Pentacles. 2, 3 here. Again, tell me about 8 of Pentacles. 2, 3. Here's what this feels like, and I'm going to see if I'm right. In the future, here's what could happen. Somebody from either circle could see you out in public, and whatever they see when it comes to you, again, it could be about how you dress or how you're living your life or whatever else here too, or how you're functioning here. I think it's saying that like when this happens, they begin to see that how would I say this? They'll begin to see that whatever image that Jay is putting out there, or however she's building herself up, it's really either like based off of you, that sort of thing here too, or that like you are the one that's the original, or something like that. So again, to my guys, ancestors that love and protect me, upright for yes, reversal for no. The spread says that like what could happen in the future is that somebody sees Bria in public, and then when they do that, they'll understand that whatever Jay is doing is inauthentic. Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yeah, I got an upright card. 2 of Swords. Yeah, 7 of Swords reversed. That's something being like revealed, like exposure, like a lie coming, like a lie unraveling here. You have a Hermit, 5 of Swords. Somebody sees you alone and understands that like they're being, I don't know, like punked. So that could happen. In all of this, he knows he's wrong. Okay, well, I'll see here. His ancestors out low to me. What is these energies when it comes to this? 1 card, 2, 3. 8 of Cups is reverse. Tell me 8 of Cups reverse. 2, 3. The Star reverse. Is that saying that he knows what Jay is doing? Upright for yes, reversal for no. Yeah, 6 of Wands. He knows. That's creepy. She really maybe trying to wear my skin. That, as well as the thing is this too. A lot of times what the other woman does when she does get the guy or whatever the fuck else is that she will basically try to make herself appear as the other guy because she knows deep down what he actually wants or what got him. How does he feel about it? I'll ask. I'll pull 2 cards or 2 or 3 cards, but that's it. What's his face feel about it? How does he feel about this? How does he feel about Jay doing this? 2, 3. 5 of Cups is reverse. Ace of Wands reverse. It doesn't really faze him because he's seen it before. I think he ignores it. I don't think it really turns him on or does whatever else here too. What's Ace of Wands reverse about? 2, 3. Ace of Wands reverse is something that's old. It's not really as exciting. Yeah, Eight of Wands reverse. I think he ignores it. But that's what I get. Hey Moon, can I send? Yes. Namaste, go ahead with any questions. As well as, give me 1 second here. Alright, give me a second. Okay. Alright, Sky, you'll be after Namaste. Alright, dang. He's weak-minded guy. Just avoid it. That's crazy. I'll trust the universe. Thanks, girl. You're welcome. I would say just drop him and, hey, get somebody else. Because at the end of the day, that is definitely one spot to be living in. Alright. One more because I see how weak he is, but it's so much injustice in this situation. No, I totally get it. I totally get it, but eventually, I think, eventually, of course, like that one thing is probably going to happen to where you let it go or you just move forward or whatnot, like away from it. But it's like this, if he wants to go ahead and be with Shrek, let him. It's like layers. All right, what are Asia's true intentions for me? Truly. Okay. Second to my guys' ancestors that love and protect me. For Namaste, for Namaste, for Namaste, for Namaste. What are Asia's true feelings for her? Truly. Like, what are his actual intentions for her? Like, what are his true intentions for her? Stop, please. 2, 3. What are they? 6 of Cups, 7 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, and 3 of Swords. Okay, what are they? Tell me about 7 of Swords, 2, 3. Wait, tell me about 7 of, yeah, tell me about 7 of Swords, 2, 3. Ace of Pentacles. Tell me about 10 of Pentacles, 2, 3. I want to flip out the Devil. Wait a minute. Tell me about the Moon, 2, 3. Tell me about 3 of Swords, 2, 3 here. That could talk about frustrations and trying to make something work. Here's what I think the spread's saying. I think the main thing it's saying is his intentions is, I think he wants to try and somehow attach you to the situation. This feels like trying to trick a person in terms of what they'll give, or about, I'm sorry, in terms of like what they're willing to give here. Not to say that he wouldn't give it, but Let's see. I'm gonna see here. Something to my guys' ancestors out. Lovely technique, positive perfect, yes. Negative perfect, no. Is the spread saying? Is the spread saying that this guy's main intention with her is to try and trick her into? It's like to try and trick her into like attaching herself to him. Positive perfect, yes. Negative perfect, no. Page of Swords. Okay, maybe not that. Talking about the Devil. 2, 3. Two of Cups. Wait, somebody's the Pentacles. 2, 3. The Emperor. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna just see the guy's ancestors that love technique. Is the spread really saying that his true intentions is to be with her, but he just does stuff in a very toxic way because he doesn't want to be alone? Positive perfect, yes. Negative perfect, no. Okay, then what? Let me restart this. Okay. Again, to my guys' ancestors, love her technique. And what are Asia's true feelings for Namaste? What are his actual true feelings for her? Wait, I said it. That's my fucking issue. I thought you were saying intentions. What the fuck? All right, to my guys' ancestors, love her technique. Again, what are Asia's true feelings for her? What are his true feelings for her? Stop, please. 2, 3. 3 of Swords. 3 of Cups. 2 of Swords. 10 of Wands. And 3 of Wands. I'm talking about 3 of Wands. 2, 3. Talking about 3 of Wands. 2, 3 here. 7 of Wands. Talking about 2 of Swords. 2, 3. Knight of Swords. Talking about 3 of Cups. 2, 3. Justice. Talking about Justice. 2, 3. 10 of Swords. So here's what this is saying. As far as right now, his true feelings towards you is he feels hurt and overwhelmed because he wanted to see where this was going to go between the both of you. And again, I think this is somebody, just like remembering past spreads, this is somebody here that wanted to definitely go after you, like romantically at least, but he feels like you're not allowing him to do so. He feels like you're pushing him away. Excuse me. And again, he feels hurt when in reality it's just more so of like, ooh, sorry, I'm getting distracted. When in reality it's just more so of like you want things done right and you're not willing to let things go far because of other people. I want to know who. That's the thing. I'm trying to get to that. Or whatnot. But how does he feel towards her though? Like, what are his true feelings for her romantically? Stop, please. 2, 3. How does he truly feel about Namaste? Stop, please. 2, 3. How does he truly feel about her? 2, 3. Stop, please. 2, 3. 4 of Wands. The Hierophant. 6 of Cups. His true feelings towards you, like he feels like you're somebody that's stable, like a stable person in his life that respects him. And perhaps somebody that he feels like he can have something with, like something committal, something good. And he feels attached to you to a certain extent. Yeah, Ace of Wands, the Moon. Why is the Moon here? He also feels, in terms of you, like he feels like you're somebody. Well, give me a second. Some Ace of Wands, 2, 3. Page of Swords. It's like, that's like, he feels like you want something with him, maybe passionately, but like, I want to say with restrictions, but it's not rules. It's some other fucking word here. Some of the Moon, 2, 3. 4 of Pentacles. Wait a second. Fuck is this saying? What's Page of Swords saying? 2, 3. Ace of Swords. Fuck. What's Four of Pentacles saying? 2, 3. Ready yet? Spirit, what is this bottom row saying? 2, 3 here? Because I'm not going to go on it all day. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and 6 of Wands. Yeah, it's not telling me anything. Give me a second. Oh, I see here. This is more so like this. He also feels like you're somebody that does bring a lot of clarity to him, especially like communication wise. Like rather than trying to have all this fun and have all this excitement and other stuff that kind of just goes away quickly, he feels like you're somebody that definitely talks sense into him and wants better for him mentally. That sort of thing here too. And that's why with this Moon of the Four of Pentacles, honestly, that's why he can't like mentally let you go. Not Four of Pentacles, 2, 3. Yeah, Knight of Wands. That's why he's just like very like in and out, or just kind of like constantly like showing up. So overall, what are his true feelings for her romantically? For example, 2, 3. Page of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Star. Romantically speaking, his true feelings for you, he feels like there is something there, something that can be built on at least. But he feels like things can be unstable at times because, again, with the Star card, you were wish fulfillment, but it's almost like he feels like you won't let things go past a certain point. But I think you've already told him why. Talking about the Tower, 2, 3. Yeah, the Lovers. That's the connection. Talking about the Lovers, 2, 3. Yeah, the High Priestess. Like he feels like things are unstable because like you're keeping your energy to yourself. And it's like he feels like this could definitely be something between the both of you. But again, he feels like you're not letting it be something or you're not letting it proceed. But you've already told me why you're not. Like he plays around too much. He has too much hidden. This is somebody that like wants their cake and wants to eat it too. He knows I'm holding myself back from exploring the connection. Yeah, but for good reason. Okay. Also, Moon, you'll be after Sky, and Moon, you will be my last person. I won't build with him. See where a connection might go. I told him that when I friend zoned him. That's true. Yeah. But the thing is this he's just like, why won't you just let like for the fucking obvious? For the fucking obvious here too. Like you play around, you lie, and then you're also married to somebody, and I've never even seen the wife before, and she's in some other fucking country, bro. This was set up to fail from day fucking one. Nobody in their right mind is gonna go with you. That's just crushing. But anyways, what's your last one? 2, 3. It's true. Yeah, I'm just to me. Hell, that kind of reminds me of some other shit. Oh. Sorry, I was behind. You're good. Go ahead and put down your question, your last one. What is motivating him if ain't H to keep reaching out to me? Well, I'll tell you this much is the fact that you keep talking to him. That's for one. Like, I goes to him, let him on read. Easy, because here's the whole thing. You haven't blocked him. You have not blocked him. You have not blocked him. That's why. And, you know, you have your read receipts on. I don't want to block him. Still. Hey, Philomene, are you still taking donations? No, I'm sorry. We've been friends for years. Oh, that's right. My bad. Look, here's how my mind is. When a motherfucker starts to do some shit and starts to go left or whatever the fuck else here too, that sort of thing here. I just automatically just block them. I'm a re-receipt. Fuck. I mean, you said, I think you told me before that you left them on. Yeah, you said you left them on read. So that's going to make him be like, this time, this time, this time. Let's see. Oh, love, stop making a fool of me. I can't see it like, I can't see it though, like the Rapple. It's there in the settings, actually. Can I change my question? Yeah, go ahead. What would it realistically like to happen between us? I'm tripping, not really. I'll read receipt. Wait a minute. Alright. Like in our text. Yeah, I mean, that's how, what was it? Apple has that, Instagram, and WhatsApp, depending on the settings. Let's see here. To my guys, ancestors, I love protecting cards at the top. Please, cards at the top. What would H realistically like to happen between him and Namaste? What would he realistically like to happen between them? Cards top, please. 2, 3. I'm asking you, do you see my says read? Oh, my bad. Let's see here. I have here the lip. Wait a minute. No, I don't see it. I don't. I'd have to go on my phone, but I'm streaming off my phone because this is my iPad. But no, maybe it's been on my phone. But no, I don't got it. Silly of me to think that I could ever have it for my God. How I love you. How I want you. And still, sorry. But like underneath it says delivered, not read. I've been delivered. Yeah. Well, under my text, under the most recent one. Again, that's on my iPad here. When we get off of here and I look on my phone, then I'll see. Because remember, those are two different things. But let me see. My guys, ancestors, I love protect me, especially to my name, Barbara. I can my gold cards off the top. Let me know. I will. Cards off the top. What is it that H would realistically like to happen between him and Nama's Lake? Stop, please. What would he realistically like to happen between these two? Stop, please. 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles, the Tower. What he would realistically like to happen. Knight of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor. I'm sorry. Tell me about the Tower. 2, 3. Six of Pentacles. Tell me about Knight of Swords. 2, 3. Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about the Emperor. 2, 3. Knight of Pentacles. Here's what I think it's saying. I think it's saying this. What he would realistically like to happen is for you guys to hash it out and for you to really explain why you may feel a certain way towards him, like why you might feel upset or angry, as well as he would like to kind of put things to rest, and he would like to go back to being more of a consistent person in your life rather than having to like act like an ass or whatever else here too, or at least no, or at least like again like being a consistent person. So is that what this spread is saying? Positive growth, yes. Negative growth, no. Def, no. All right, what is the spread saying? Stop, please. 2, 3. Wait a minute. To my Four of Swords. 2, 3. To my the Hierophant. 2, 3 here. Okay, what is the spread saying? 2, 3. Seven of Swords. Queen of Cups. What would he realistically like to happen between you two? Oh, is this saying that the spread is saying that he would want her to spill out how she actually feels towards him in the situation? Positive growth, yes. Negative growth, no. Justice. Some of Justice here. 2, 3. Oh, is this saying that he would realistically want her to give him a fair chance at explaining himself and his movements? Positive growth, yes. Negative growth, no. Yes. Okay. So the spread, basically all of this is saying that he would like for you to give him a chance to like explain his movements, why he moves a certain way here too. Because you have here the Tower and Knight of Swords. That's doing shit all of a sudden, or like some sort of sudden movement. And Six of Pentacles is here. And this is working something out, or putting things where they should be, sharing, being fair, as well as like sudden movements when it comes to like a person's independence. Right? Like you have here the Emperor, which is him, and the Knight of Pentacles here. Like something that's done consistently or practically here. That sort of thing here. Because Four of Swords is remaining quiet, but then you have here the Hierophant, which talks about like rules and traditions, religion, and then Two of Pentacles is here too. So, I mean, that kind of adds up. So, what he would realistically like to happen is for you to give him a chance for him to explain himself and why he moves the way that he does. Anything else? Crystal, please. 2, 3. But here's my whole thing, right? Anybody, to me, when it comes to the, like, if it were me with him, the thing is, even if I were to, like, let's say, yeah, if I were in your shoes right now, even if I were to let him explain himself, the thing is I still want to be cool with shit, and I still want to be settled, because why? You're fucking married. And then you got all this other stuff around here. So the thing is, you can try to make me understand all you fucking want, and it's not going to erase anything. Anyways, why is he moving like that? I'll ask. To my guys, ancestors that love, protect me. Stop, please. Wait, are you asking me why he moves the way that he does? Or you're just questioning like what I put out there? Before I go further. His wife, he hasn't seen in years. It's complicated. She's in a different country still. Exactly, but the thing is, it's complicated. Number one, either the motherfucker is married or he's not, and he's still fucking married at the end of the damn day. No, I'm asking why. Oh, I see here. To my guys, ancestors that love and protect me, cards at the top, please. Why? Guys, ancestors that love and protect me, cards at the top, please. Cards at the top. Why is it that Huz moves the way that he does? Why is it that he moves the way that he does? Why? Cashapp, please. What's the real truth behind it? Why? Cashapp, please. 2, 3. Why? 2 wands. Let's talk about taking different directions, different paths. Queen of Swords is here. So Queen of Swords, that usually goes towards thinking of somebody like trying to be very wise. Queen of Swords isn't as emotionally detached as she seems, per se. This is somebody that does have some emotion, like in the sorts of like, I've learned, so wisdom. So this is somebody that does not make any stupid decisions, or at least tries not to, or thinks they're not. They try to be smart, especially in terms of what's going to fulfill them. Why? The 8 of Swords is here, and then the World. Knight of Swords here, 2, 3. The Sun. The World, 2, 3. The Moon. More so of like this, I think it's saying that he moves the way that he does because he does not want to be stuck in certain situations or stuck like he used to be. So he moves in a way to where it suits him, because he does not want to be in a place of being anxious or kind of trapped. If that makes any sense. Is that what this is saying? Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Yeah, the Empress. I think he just wants to be happy. Yeah. It's more so of like, I'm trying to do what's best for me, because I don't want to be stuck in a place to where like I have to be trapped here, or I'm going to be like really upset, or things are just going to like look bad for me. I'm pushing him away for sure, leaving him wondering. I mean, I don't blame you, because at the end of the motherfucking day, he's got shit that he needs to put out there, and then at the same time, he wants to act like motherfucker of the year. I'm not really supporting his ass. I mean, he may not be a horrible, horrible person, but with the things that I've seen in his energy, and not to mention stuff that you've seen, that this is just one of those situations that honestly, in my opinion, isn't necessarily going to fully work out. And I say that because the thing is, he's married. And even though he's like, oh, it's complicated, you are still fucking married, motherfucker. You said you haven't seen your goddamn wife in God knows how long. Why the hell don't you just go ahead and get a motherfucking divorce? And then at the same time, on the same beat, you want something with me, but then you want to still do your own dirt at the same fucking time. This is not going to survive. If I was stupid, if I was a stupid, dumb bitch, it would. It's deeper than that. Still, does it really have to be that fucking complicated, though? Does it really have to be that complicated? Relationships should be easy. He married for family reasons. Poor country. Still, giving her family money for a better life. Uh-huh. But look at how he acts. And here's the other thing, too. Knowing how men are, I wouldn't be surprised if he lied. Or whatever the fuck else here, too. Because yeah. Sorry, this is just reminding me of certain stuff. Probably, yeah. So the thing, again, to me personally, my personal opinion, this is not going to, all men, exactly, this is not going to survive. Because the thing is, I think what it is this: you are way too conscious. Because if it's not one thing with this motherfucker, then it's another. If it's not about him being married, then he lied, or he wants you genuinely, but then he also wants to do other shit. Even if he were to marry you, then he still wants to go out and hang out with whatever stupid ass bitch and stuff like that, and still be like, "Well, I'm giving you money." It's just not going to survive. I think that he needs to go to God and have God smite him, and that way he can come back and do life all over the fuck again and do shit right. Because right now it's looking all different types of fucked up. He's someone I'll always be friends with. As an Arab thing, they all think like that. It's sad. Not all of them, but I really just wouldn't know. And the thing is, he could divorce her. He could really divorce her. The thing is if he really has all the money or whatever the fuck else here too, give her family a lump sum, leave her, and then do whatever the fuck else here too. He can't. He can. He don't want to. That's all. He don't want to. Not unless they say that they put his balls in a jar. He's self-made. Still. He grew up poor, and now he's acting. You know what? I know a motherfucker that also grew up poor and then also decided to lose his motherfucking mind too. His family would disown him. Well, I mean, if you want to be his friend, okay, but lover, nah. Any woman in their right mind, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. It's pretty intense. Oh. Save yourself. Yeah, friends for sure, yeah, but that, no. Because again, it seems like with him, it just seems way too fucking stressful. If it ain't one thing, it's a fucking other. No. Sky, go ahead and put down your questions, but I'm chilling, yeah, because I know. Thanks, Queen. You're welcome. How can I get over my ex I was with for 7 years? Easy. Find a bigger, better, thicker dick and ride that shit till noon. You'll have another nigga to worry about and leave that other man behind. I'm just kidding. After finding out that he got married recently, I keep having dreams about him to make sense of it all. I see. How do you get over him? Let's see. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one that wasn't shit, right? Alright, let's see. To my guys' ancestors, I love playing myself for Sky. How can Sky get over? How did she get over the guy that she was with for 7 years? How did she get over her ex that she was with for 7 years? Please, 2, 3. Yeah, he cheated before and went to strip clubs when we were having problems and strung me along. Man, fuck that bitch. Here's the whole thing. It's probable that he will definitely get his karma or the rest of it while he's in his marriage and whatnot. Okay, and here's the other thing too. A lot of men actually do not change. They may get nicer or less rowdy, but a lot of them do not change, right? So we'll see how this marriage goes. But how do you get over it? King of Wands, the High Priestess, Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Moon. Well, for one, they want you to focus on what really makes you happy, right? So, Nine of Cups is a me card in the sense of this talks about your own wish fulfillment, how to fill up your own cup. Um, Again, what makes you happy? Your wish fulfillment. What do you want? That sort of thing here, too. As well as I get here to kind of like, they want you to keep in mind how you were when this person was around. Because you see here, this Four of Cups, this woman, it's like she has these drapes on, and you see like the woods in the back and everything else here too. Not the best looking card. And Four of Cups usually talks about rejection and feeling overlooked. That sort of thing here too. Um, talking about the moon too. Three, Five of Cups. With the moon and the Five of Cups, are they telling her that like not to? I'm sorry. Are they telling her that basically like not to think that everything will be all hunky dory in that relationship because of her mind? Positive proof yes, negative proof no. Yeah, this is telling you like it's like this. Don't get stuck on looks. Like don't think that everything is gonna be all hunky dory with him because you're thinking that like oh everything must be fine with him or whatever else here too. That sort of thing. I want to be a fly on the wall in the relationship sometimes, but at the same time, I know it's not my business. Talking about the High Priestess. I'm not taking that. Tell me about High Priestess. Two, three. Excuse me. Three of Wands. With High Priestess and Three of Wands saying in due time, they'll realize, she'll see exactly what she left. Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. No. High Priestess, Three of Wands. Talking about Three of Wands. Two, three. Oh. Ten of Swords. This is more so like this. They want you to see the bigger picture about this person and understand. Oh, and with Four of Cups being here too, are they saying that like even if she were to have married him, it would not have ended well? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, even if you were to have married this person, it would not have ended well anyway. Um, but the thing is this. They want you to like how to get over it because I'll pull more cards, but they want you to like see the trees through the forest, that sort of thing here. And mind you, that does take time. That does actually take time, depending. They want you to realize that not everything is as cracked up as it is to be when it comes to that particular relationship. And again, like seeing the bigger picture about who he was, a loser, somebody that would have hurt you regardless, right? A cocky individual. At the same time too, they want you to be rejoicing honestly, and they want you to be happy with yourself and do what you want. And here's what I will say, right? Here's the biggest example that I can give you. So a very long time ago, because mind you I'm 28, so like about a decade ago, I dated this guy that I was head over heels for, right? And at the time, he checked all my boxes and, all my type, everything else here too. And I thought it was going to last because we connected and whatever else here too, right? But he ended up doing the unthinkable. And, at the time, I didn't get it. But looking back now, I totally do. And this dude is a total fucking loser. This man, he not only cheated, not even fucking 3 months in, this motherfucker cheats, right? And he does so because at the time I wasn't ready for sex. I was fine with everything else. I was just not ready for penetrative sex, right? He cheats and he begins to smell himself and everything else here too and think that he's God's gift to this earth. Years later, this man does himself in because why? Well, he kind of set himself up, right? He, mind you, this guy was military. He got himself a court martial and a dishonorable discharge for larceny, right? And not to mention the people that he hung around with and the people that he got with, enabled his behaviors and whatever the fuck else here too, right? So he didn't go down too well. And even till this day, this man is a fucking loser. And here's what I mean by seeing the forest through the trees, because that's something that my mom even told me back then when I was crying over this person. Number one, you cheat 2 months in. That's not an issue on me. Cheating is not ever the person on the receiving end's issue, right? That's always their issue. You cheat months in, like 2 months in, you don't give shit time to fucking grow. You just go ahead and decide to have no discipline whatsoever fucking ever, right? You cheat 2 months in. And then you start acting, going off the walls and everything else here too. You are a fucking loser. You are a fucking loser. And then you do even more loser ass shit. Just like this other dude, right? He cheats, and then whenever you guys are on the rocks or whatever the hell else, he goes to a strip club. That's somebody that not only does he lack sexual discipline, again, a fucking loser, and I don't know, just like, he just feels pitiful. His energy just feels pitiful when you told me that. Weak. You mean to tell me that you don't know how to talk things out? Not you, him. You mean to tell me you don't know how to talk things out and you don't know how to do the right thing? That's what you do? That's what you do when times get tough? You just go to something else here too? You don't want to fucking sit with yourself? A character flaw. Exactly. You don't want to fucking sit with yourself? And here's the other thing too, right? Cheaters, they always get their karma. And here's how. Here's a good explanation. So the thing is, when you do stuff like that, you unknowingly assign yourself to a particular energetic frequency to where stuff like cheating lives, right? So that means him getting in touch and becoming friends with and getting women with who are people that are deceptive, that have very low self-esteem, situations that are never really clear, that sort of thing here too, and kind of just living a life of lies and everything else here too, right? That sort of thing. Very, I guess you could say, like low vibrational or whatever the hell else here too, right? Again, this man is a total fucking loser that would have devastated you, as well as this is a devastating person that always has to look for the next best thing, more than likely. Tell me more as to how she can get over this guy. Stop, please. 2, 3. And here's a good piece of advice that I will also offer you as well too, because this is something that I did, that I made the conscious choice to do, and it helped me out tremendously. So the last relationship that I had years before I met my husband or whatnot, right? Different guy. This man ghosted out of the fucking relationship. He was manipulating me the entire fucking time. Granted, he got his karma. For the things that he lied about and whatnot, he got his karma. But you know what I decided? What was it? I sulked for a month. I basically felt my emotions and everything else here too. And mind you, this happened like December 2018 when he ghosted. January 2019, I remember I was at work and I had basically said to myself, away from everybody else, I'm like, you know what? We cannot stay here and sulk. You got to get out there again. You got to get out there again, right? I told myself that I would not have any more relationships, because every time I looked for a relationship, I got hurt. And looking back, I am not going to beat my younger self up, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to look for love, wanting to have love. But there is something wrong with motherfuckers that know this and still decide to do some evil ass shit. That has nothing to do with you and everything to do with them, right? But anyways, I decided, I'm like, I'm just gonna, not get into relationships, but I'm going to meet new people. I'm going to have fun. Granted, my version of fun wasn't like hooking up all the time, but if it came down to that and I wanted it, I do it. Right? And again, that helped me out tremendously. That did. Over time, I was just like, go out with people, or I stay to myself or whatever the fuck else here too, but just exploring the world and doing whatever the fuck I wanted tremendously fucking helped me. And it's something that I would definitely tell you. I'm not saying sleep around, but the thing is this. Somebody like him or whatnot, it's 10 of cups, 2 of cups, 5 of pentacles. His ass is going to be crying. I don't know why. But somebody like him or whatnot, that's somebody that will always end up miserable in some way, shape, or form. He does not know how to he does not know how to properly function. 7 years in a relationship, you can't commit and you keep doing stuff. If he did that for a very long amount of time, what makes you think that he's going to change overnight? That means that either that girl that he's with has been dealing with that exact same shit, or she has no idea what he is. But anyways, because I am just talking. But how else to get over him? 10 of Cups. This talks about total wish fulfillment, and then you have here 2 of Cups and then 5 of Pentacles. So 5 of Pentacles, so you guys tell me that's how this man will eventually end up in the end. Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. 6 of Swords. Tell me about 5 of Pentacles. 2, 3. The Hermit. They want you to get out of a lack mindset when it comes to this person, because again, he's just pitiful. And again, they want you to focus on what's happy. What really makes you happy. They want you to connect with people that actually, like you, that respect you. Talking about 2 of Cups, 2, 3. Queen of Pentacles, things that make you feel on top, as well as to kind of like just take back control of stuff. Give me a second. All right, nothing. How else can she get over her ex? How else can she get over this person? For top, please. 2, 3. 6 of Wands. Wheel of Fortune and the Emperor. I see here too. 6 of Wands is all about winning, reputation, success. So focusing on what will bring you success in life. Focusing on what will make you happy. Maybe even bring you attention. Then Wheel of Fortune talks about changes. Talking about Wheel of Fortune, 2, 3. 4 of Swords, or I see here. So 4 of Swords, that talks about being very reflective, as well as like staying inside, bed rotting, whatever. They want you to change that. So the thing is this: if you don't go out that often, start going out. Start going out clubbing, start having fun, start making friends, whatever the fuck else. Even if you're just like, oh, well, no, I don't want to fucking hear it. Start doing that shit. Start having fun. Start seeing that. Talk about the Emperor, 2, 3. Page of Cups, yeah, and that talks about going towards your inner child and creativity. You don't need to be serious all the time. Basically, they're asking you to stand the fuck up. They want you to do what makes you happy. They want you to focus on what's going to bring you happiness long term. They want you to take back control of your stability in your life. And then you have your 4 of Swords and Wheel of Fortune. So here's the whole thing. Maybe even changing up your style. Whatever is going to work. Right? Whatever will do this. Making changes that'll make you feel on top, right? Because maybe you felt like this page. So somebody that's just like been very sensitive, somebody that a person doesn't really validate or thinks is as serious or too sensitive or too sweet or whatever else here too. But that's what they're saying. And I'm asked, my guys, ancestors, I love protecting me. As far as Sky's ex is concerned, has his wife already faced what Sky's faced? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. Yes, Ace of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Pentacles, Death, the Fool, 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords, yeah. She has, like, foolish behaviors. There's been maybe a particular change. Talking about Death, 2, 3. 7 of Swords. She's experienced something with him. So will this marriage even last long? Positive curve, yes. Negative curve, no. 3 of Cups, that's a yes. 4 of Pentacles being held on to it with the Star and the Ace of Cups. Like, they'll try to make it work, but at the same time... Oh, but here's the whole thing. You see this Queen of Cups in her face? They might definitely last, but I don't think she's going to be the happiest. So... it's just that type of thing of this. Yes, the bozo got married, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he fucking changed. As well as, I don't know if it's you or somebody else, but isn't this the same bitch that he cheated on you with? If not you, it was somebody else that was telling me that. But what's your last one? But that's what I see. But I encourage you to do all that other stuff. Or whatever else here too, because I'm sure as hell, I'm not sure as hell, I'm sorry. I'm definitely glad that I did. It was a total game changer. It was. No, it was somebody else I see here. When I dream about him, he's always looking away from me, and she's the one that talks to me. Okay. Can I ask how his wife sees me or what she thinks about the connection we had since we were together for that long? Sure. Let's see here. Give me a second. What am I going to use? Also, if you guys were hearing that sound, just know that that was my stomach. Because if you're dreaming that, here's what that could potentially mean. It could potentially mean that maybe she's kind of like questioning to herself why, you know, he spent that amount of time with somebody else. Off topic, but he was also a sperm donor, and I also wonder how she looks at that whole thing too. I see. Me, let's see here. If I was ever in that situation where the guy I got with was a sperm donor, if me and him entered into a relationship, I would tell him I don't want him doing that anymore. Like, to stop doing it if he actively just does it. That sort of thing here. That's something to definitely think about. So let's see. Oh, this deck is so old. Give me a second. I'm trying to find a deck. Oh. Anyways, as I was saying, she could be wondering why something that was for that long, like wondering like, why did you never get engaged to her? Why didn't you marry her? Why did you stay in something that long? That sort of thing. Because here's the whole thing. A lot of people do come out about like how a guy, he'll know within a when the relationship reaches a certain point whether or not he'll want to marry her, and if it goes past that, that means that like either he got too comfortable or she's a placeholder, which is completely wrong and sick. But if she's already had a taste of him or whatnot, she'll probably wonder like, I wonder why that ended. Especially because here's the whole thing, men, they'll lie unnecessarily. But let's see. All right. All right, so my guys' ancestors out. Love protecting soul for sky, for sky, for sky. Especially Jamaica. How does her ex's wife see Sky? How does this woman currently see Sky as? Persepolis 2, 3. How she currently sees Sky as Persepolis 2, 3. Wouldn't be surprised if she views you as somebody that got away. How does she currently see you? Oh, look! 8 of Cups, that's walking away. Yeah, in my dream, she was asking who broke up with who. Yeah, because the other thing here is too is that he may not be touching down on stuff. Let's see, 8 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 7 of Wands. 6 of Cups is the past and Judgment. She may be seeing you as somebody that made the decision to go away and is defensive or whatnot, regardless of whatever he's saying. So am I saying this correctly? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. 4 of Pentacles. Then my Judgment, 2, 3. Then my Judgment here, 2, 3 here. The Hierophant. This is kind of questioning a relationship or some sort of belief. The Knight of Cups, 2, 3. Justice. And my 7 of Wands, 2, 3 here. 2 of Wands. I'm gonna ask my guys' ancestors that love to me. Is this saying that she questions the narrative what that her husband gave her? Positive for yes, negative for no. Four of Swords, no. Okay, maybe this just isn't a good deck to read, but give me a second. I'll just ask my guys' ancestors that I love to protect me. How does Sky's ex's current wife, how does this woman, how does she currently view, like, what does she currently think and feel about the connection her husband had with Sky? Like, all together, what does she, like, what does she currently think about it, especially since they were together for so long? What does she currently think about it? Stop, please. 2, 3. Eight of Wands, King of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Death, and the Devil. She thinks of it as something that he had when he was young or younger. Tell me about the Devil. 2, 3. The Star. Of course, like, knows that it ended, but thinks that, like, hey, this was something that I had when it was younger, something that may have had potential. Come on, Ace of Pentacles. 2, 3. Queen of Swords. Something that may have had potential here, but I don't know if she was told that you were a bitch. Is that what I'm getting with the Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Swords? 2, 3. Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Am I getting that? 2, 3. No, but is that what Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Swords is saying? That, like, there was potential, but Sky was labeled as a bitch. Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. No. What's Queen of Swords saying? 2, 3. What's Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and Seven of Cups saying? Stop, please. 2, 3 here. Seven of Wands is being defensive. King of Swords is a guy, and then Justice is here. What does she currently think of it? Currently thinks it was something that may have caused a lot of confusion, or something that somebody's kind of like defensive about. That's as much as I can get with that. What's with the Devil and the Star here? 2, 3. 10 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Oh, the Devil and the Star is saying that, like, she thinks maybe it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. Positive card, yes. Negative card, no. Okay. I'm going to ask a different thing because this shit's confusing me. What can I ask? Here's what I'm going to ask, because I'm trying to see from whatever perspective and I can't get a clear read. So here's what I'm going to ask here. I'm going to ask why she thinks you two broke up. I'm going to just ask that. My guys, the ancestors that love, protect me. Cards over the top, please. Cards over the top, please. For Sky, as far as her ex's wife is concerned, why does that particular woman, why does that woman think Sky and her husband broke up? Stop, please. 2, 3. The Moon, 6 of Swords, King of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. So the Moon can talk about, I don't know, the Moon can talk about something that's hidden or something that causes anxiety. 6 of Swords is leaving something behind. Wheel of Fortune is the change, and then the Chariot is here too. Tell me about the Moon. 2, 3. 8 of Pentacles. Tell me 8 of Pentacles. 2, 3. 10 of Swords. About Wheel of Fortune. 2, 3. 8 of Swords is here, so somebody being in their head. Honestly, here's what this could be saying. It could be saying she might think that he broke up with you, or there was a breakup because, I don't know, somebody may have wanted more or was staying stuck in the connection, and it just failed or whatever else here too, and somebody wanted to do better. Is that what this is saying? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Then what is it? What is it saying? Because I place 2, 3. What is it saying? Because I place 2, 3. 9 of Pentacles. So that's being single. Ace of Wands is here, and the Hangman. Oh, is this spread saying that like it's more so like feeling like somebody wanted something new and they decided to leave? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Is Knight of Swords a yes? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes. Like somebody wanting something new, something fast. Because maybe they felt like this was kind of getting old or whatever else here too. Now, is this what she was... So basically kind of like outgrowing the relationship. Is that basically... Was that what this woman was told? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yes, 4 of Wands. That's what she was told. He outgrew the relationship. 6 of Wands is wanting success, but then 9 of Swords and 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, like a constant stress and feeling like things were going up and down. Yeah, Page of Swords and 8 of Wands. And somebody didn't want to stay small, so they left. So that's why she's basically going off of what he said in the sense of like, oh, we outgrew each other, or I outgrew the situation with her. That sort of thing. So here's what I'm going to ask here too. Does the wife think that that's a lie? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Does she think that's a lie? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Queen of Cups. Is that saying that she intuitively senses there's something off with that? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yeah. Like something's not lining up. Something's not adding up here. Yeah, Knight of Swords, 6 of Swords, King of Pentacles. Like that's leaving something behind, as well as I don't know if he told her in a very like rushed way, or how his actions wasn't matching the situation in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, like the Moon, like leaving stuff out of it. Yeah, like leaving something out of like why he decided to have a change for himself. Will this woman ever find out the truth? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Yeah, I guess she will find out the truth. Probably why I dreamed about her asking me. Because it's like, oh, it took you 7 years to realize you outgrew something. Because it's not like it's a fucking job. And the other thing here is too is it could have been like how he explained it and whatnot. So you're picking up on how she intuitively knows that like, okay, that's off. But that's what I get. Again, I wouldn't really worry about this son of a bitch. I wouldn't. Now, let's see here. Moon, go ahead with any questions. And I'll be right back. Maybe because of those similar problems we've had. Thank you. You're welcome. Messages for my next spicy time. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. But let's see. Um. Okay. Here we go. Since you want to torture me tonight, let's see here. Next time, let's see messages for the next time you get cracked. Sure. Meanwhile, I'm on my period. Thank the Lord. And I don't know why the hell years and years ago I created these. Mind you, this is not the same deck, but I rewrote them. But I created these. I'm just like, ooh, this will be good. And I regretted it. As much as I like sex, I'm just like, oh my gosh, saying some of this stuff out loud is just, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so my guys' ancestors out. Love protecting, especially to my Barbara Architect. Michael, cards off the top, please. Cards off the top. I'm sorry, cards off the bottom, please. Cards off the bottom. Messages for Moon's next spicy time with whomever. So whoever she has her next spicy time with, messages from this person for whatever they like to do sexually. Cards off the bottom, please. One of my favorite decks. Of course it is. Cards off the bottom, please. Please tell me messages from the person that she'll have her next spicy time with for the next time she does it. Cards off the bottom, please. 2, 3. Let's see exactly what this paper stack of filth has to say. Ha! Big things come in small packages. Here's the story behind this. So at the beginning of 2022, there was this guy that I met off of Tinder, right? He was like my height or like an inch or two taller. Mind you, I'm like 5'4.5", right? And he was like really sweet and attentive and really cute, and we got along. We had, you know, some stuff in common, right? And he was definitely very much attracted to me. Well, I remember one time I was sitting on him, and it's not like he meant for it to happen, but I looked down and something was poking out of his shorts. Like, this is the hem of it, and this is just the head that's just there laying down. I'm like, oh, and he was like, oh, right. This man had to be probably somewhere between 9 to maybe 11 or 12 inches. I'm not exaggerating. It wasn't like a pencil dick, but it was like a nice amount of girth, comfortable, right? But he is the inspiration for this card. So yes, big things come in small packages. Anyways, one night stand. Ooh la la. Fingering. My favorite. I'm being sarcastic. I have fantasies about us. Okay? One night only. One night only. Come on. You're going to read this. You're going to read it. Read it. Sneaky link. Let's rip each other's clothes off. Sex with you makes me think of a future with you, right? So somebody that gets pussy whipped, of course. And then at the bottom is I'd like to have sex with you in random places. Let me pull some cards to see who the hell this is from. And then we will move on to your second one. We will not linger a second longer. Who are these messages from? Who? 3 cards. 2, 3. Who? First out, please. 2, 3. Queen of Swords. The High Priestess. Intuitively, you might know. I don't know if you've been warned about this person. Knight of Wands. That would make sense here. Could be a fire sign, but it doesn't have to be. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Knight of Wands is usually one night stand energy. As well as that's somebody that's there for a good time. Not a long time, right? Tell me about High Priestess, 2, 3. I'll ask, with Queen of Swords and High Priestess, are those two cards saying to be cautious of this guy? Positive for yes, negative for no. Yes, Magician here. Yeah, the Fool, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, don't think it's serious or think to invest too much in this guy, because again, the Fool, this is somebody that again is scared here for a good time, not a long time. Yeah, it could cause you some anxiety because maybe this person's a bit unstable, whoever they might be. What's this guy's zodiac sign? What's their zodiac sign? What card? 2, 3. Seven of Pentacles. So could have a Taurus in their chart. What other zodiac sign do they have that's important? One card, 2, 3. Ace of Swords. So that's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then 3 of Pentacles is here, which is Capricorn. So they may have Earth and Air in their chart. So that's what I get. What is your last one? What's coming towards me? Okay. All right. Let's see. To my guys' ancestors that love protect me. So what's coming towards me? What is coming towards her? What's coming towards her? Stop, please. 2. 3 of Cups. That one to pop out. What's coming towards her? Stop, please. 2, 3. 3 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, 4 of Cups. The Hierophant. This could talk about disappointment with a group or rejection within a particular group. And then you have here the Hierophant. So this can talk about work, school, family. That talks about tradition. Wait, I don't know. No, I don't know if it was you or somebody else. I don't know if you have like issues with family. Let's see. Your 5 of Pentacles is here. The Hangman. Talk about the Hierophant. 2, 3. The Lovers. So this would deal with like a particular relationship or whatnot. Either it's a relationship or having to do with family or a choice. Talking about Three of Cups, 2, 3. Four of Wands. Here's what this is making me think. Don't be surprised if there's some sort of celebration that occurs that people just left you out of, or there's a particular guy that forgot to mention that he has somebody or has somebody else. Come out the Lovers, 2, 3. Nine of Swords. Something that could cause some anxiety. I took my niece in. I see. Let me see. My guys' ancestors that love protect me. Does this have to deal with her niece? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Two of Wands. Does this have to deal with other family members? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. No. Does this have to deal with particular romantic option? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Again, does it? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yes, the Star. Okay. Is it more? Oh, I see here. Is it saying that like this person leaves out that there's somebody else that he has? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yes, actually, the Sun. Yeah, Eight of Wands. That's communication. Two of Pentacles. Somebody that has issues, kind of like juggling communication. Yeah, about him being a pair with somebody, so be careful of that. Whoever this guy is this what is their zodiac sign? What is this man's zodiac sign? We'll cover 2, 3. Scorpio. Wait a minute. Is this the same guy that I saw from is this the same guy from the sex read that I just did for her? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, potentially. That's why they're telling you to be cautious of him. I see here. So be careful of that particular guy coming in, because he could leave out that he has somebody or that he has other options and stuff. Thus, like the whole like one night stand thing, and this person just kind of like being very in and out and not very committal. Now I want to know, to my guys' ancestors out, love, protect me. Cards of the top, please. Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. May this also have to deal with work? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Does this also have to deal with work? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. King of Wands, is that giving me a yes? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Not necessarily. I think it just has to deal with that other thing. Now, aside from this, anything else? What else is coming towards her? Stop, please. 2, 3. Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Tower. This is about a situation I think that you've already left, like you're independent of it, but somebody's holding on to somebody, like, I mean, something. Do I know that this person? I'll ask. My guys' ancestors, I love it. Me. That particular guy that I just read on, does she know them currently? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Again, does she? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. No, you don't. This might be somebody that's new, somebody that's hidden. You don't know them. When could she potentially meet that particular guy, though? What zodiac sign season, please? 2, 3. King of Cups. Maybe around that person's birthday. Because King of Cups is Scorpio. This is also like any water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. So could she meet them around the Scorpio season? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Three of Wands. This talks about like something that happens in the not so far future here. So I'd say give it a couple months. Timing can be off, but you might meet this person in a couple of months, but do be careful. And I do see here in this other particular situation, again, this is like this is dealing with something that like you're independent of, something that's already been said and done. But somebody's kind of holding on to something here and kind of like blowing their top off at you. It's not anything that you did that was deceptive. But talking about Seven of Swords, 2, 3. Knight of Pentacles. Talking about the Tower, 2, 3. Again, tell me about the Tower. 2, 3. Page of Pentacles. Oh, wait a minute. Either this is somebody trying to hold you accountable to an issue that you have nothing to deal with, or if it's coming to that particular guy that I was telling you about, the other woman could definitely find out about you and may try to blame you. So I want to know, to my guys and ancestors that love the technique, is it the first scenario I saw where it's like there's some issue that Moon, she didn't even do, she's not even a part of, but somebody tries to blame her anyways? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yes. Is this also about like the guy I saw, like his person potentially finding out about Moon and trying to blame her? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. No. But more so about like some situation. This might have to deal with work. Does this have to deal with work? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. 7 of Pentacles. Does this have to deal with family? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. What does this have to deal with? Persepolis 2, 3. Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Star. That's not telling me anything. I want to know, does it have to deal with a particular guy that she knows? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yeah. Or even though you had nothing to... Oh, wait a minute. Is a particular guy from her past... Is it like a woman connected to him that blames her for maybe his deception or things not working out? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Is it something along those lines? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yes. Was it more so of... Let's see here. Is it more so of a woman that's upset that she didn't get to secure this guy and thinks that Moon is the reason for it? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. No. Okay, then what is it? Please. 2, 3. 9 of Swords is something happening fast. 3 of Swords is hurt, and 4 of Swords, that's taking a rest. So my Knight of Swords, 2, 3. 5 of Wands. Oh, is it more so of like the situation enters a rest period because of fights and she blames Moon? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. No. Okay, is it more so of like them fighting and she blames her? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Okay, is it more so the situation ending and she blames her? Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. All right, the other option that I have is it's more so this woman blaming his deception on her. Positive proof, yes. Negative proof, no. Yes, I see here. It's that, because I'm just like, what the fuck is it? That makes sense here. Like somebody holding back, not being on the up and up about stuff, and lacking consistency, and just being, I don't know, just turbulent. So be careful of some dude from your past, some woman trying to blame his cheating tendencies or his lack of consistency on you. That's something that I'm currently going through a little bit. Like, there's a particular ex from my past, and mind you, I haven't seen that motherfucker in a decade or so, or nearly a decade. And people that he's with or was with, like, either like try to harass me or think that like I'm still around, and I am not. I have not talked to his ass. I don't know where y'all got that from. But yeah, what the fuck? This happens more often than you think, believe it or not. This happens more often than you think. My guys, ancestors that love technique, for the guy that's from her past. What zodiac sign is he? 1 card, 2, 3. Air sign, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, potentially. And then 4 of Swords is here, so potentially Aquarius. But no, this happens a lot. There's plenty of women that do talk about it online as well too. Like some guy that they haven't even been with since high school, and they're getting stalked by his current girlfriend, and it's been like 20 something years, and she's harassing her. This happens a lot. So do get ready for that. Ash and Derek or air signs. So let me ask. I was thinking Ashton myself, but still, to my guys' ancestors that love and protect me, especially to my Nana Barbara and Archangel Michael. What air? Let's see here. What guy does this have to deal with? Does this have to deal with Ashton? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Does this have to deal with Derek? Positive card for yes, negative card for no. Card for top. Yeah, Derek. Aquarius is here. I don't know if he's an Aquarius. Ashton was the old guy. Wait, Ash is oh wait, this is a different Ash. I guess it's Derek though, but Page of Wands, immature behaviors. Yeah, something with another person here. Oh yeah, Derek and his girlfriend like me. Ah, oh, that's right. You told me that, huh? That's weird, but that's what I get. That's something. Like they kind of want a throuple situation, but I'm cool on it. Uh-huh. So they're polyamorous. I mean, that's not an issue. I don't find that an issue. Great, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you everybody that came on tonight. Everyone have a good night.